Tennessee, Oklahoma is at the game of the weekend. Tennessee, 7-point favorites on the road. Tennessee just had a mercy rule, I think, on the opponent they just played. Last time they played NC State on a big stage in a neutral field. Wasn't really a road game, but they scored 51 points, kind of got out to a slow start. So now they play Oklahoma. We were on Oklahoma last week against Tulane, got very lucky, very fortunate. 7 points and a total of 57.5. My takeaway from that game is this. I thought Tulane is a team that can score points. They have a competent football team, in my opinion. We saw that with Kansas State. They really should have won that game. They fucking blew it. I don't know enough about Tennessee, but I did go back and look at Oklahoma and watch that game. Oklahoma's defense played pretty well for the majority of that game. I'm not totally in love with their offense. Jackson Arnold, to me, he's not like an elite quarterback, but he does have the ability to run. That fucker can fly. He's much faster than I thought he was. And he really, in my opinion, got away with a lot against Tulane, running the ball more so than he did passing the ball. Is he going to be able to do that with the athletes that Tennessee has on defense? I'm not entirely sure. 7 points, I don't know if I want to attack the spread, but I think I want to attack the under. I don't know that I see Oklahoma scoring a lot of points. I don't like that offense very much. And then I got to tell you, I'm not doubting Tennessee's offense, but if there's one thing you do have to give Oklahoma credit for, isn't it Brent Venables, defensive style head coach, and maybe finally getting his guys in there? I like the under in this game.
Why would the Oklahoma-Tennessee game have the same total as the Mississippi State-Florida game? Everyone's going to take the over
It's
here.
a funny way to look at it.
Everyone's going to take the over here. Absolutely do love the under. You're going to get a better game plan from these defenses than you expect. Even Nico, I don't think is just going to go out there and throw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns. Not saying I'll have a bad game. Not saying I like the Sooners, but I do like defense.
I'll say this. There's not a single person from a coaching perspective in this world that knows Josh Heupel more than Brent Venables. He was the DC at Oklahoma when Heupel was the quarterback of that team, and then they eventually ended up being on the same staff, I believe under Stoops for the longest time. They're like Heupel has talked long about how like Venables is a big mentor to him. He's helped him further his scheme before he eventually took this job. So if you want to talk about somebody being ready for what Josh Heupel is going to throw on, that offense is fantastic. I kind of came into this game expecting it to be like, I'm going to stay off and leave it. Tennessee's offense, even if they struggle for a little bit. I don't know if Jackson Arnold on the offense for Oklahoma can hang with them, but you know what this reminds me of, DeGen? Game plan-wise, I think we're going to get a Todd Bowles versus the Lions performance. That's what I think we're going to see from Brent Venables. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at Nico, who is playing. I think this is his first true road test environment.
That's kind of what I was setting up. Yeah, they played a neutral, but not a road game.
Yeah. So this is the first road game, and I'm not going to act like Oklahoma's the toughest place to play, but it's certainly far from the easiest too. So I think you're going to see exotic blitzes from Brent Venables, disguise coverages, which is his favorite thing to do. And I think Nico, for the first time all season, is going to look very, very human. So I like your guys' undertaking.
Oh, I like that angle. Damn, what a great comparison. I saw Steak's eyes light up. We love a good comparison.
I love everything he just said. That was the W of the stream, I think.
Yeah.